Welcome back to Crying Out Life Later. I'm Ryan.
I'm Keno.
I'm Dav.
That Photos is back.
Woo!
Yes.
Cue and applause.
Yes.
We need an iCarly button.
Yep.
Yeah, who's on the same wavelength?
First time us three have done a pod together since October.
Yep.
So I'm excited. This is the, I miss Chris, but this is the OG like Peru team, which is crazy.
squad.
I remember the first time, our first Peru trip, they didn't know each other.
Nope.
So Khalil, I picked up Dad first because Khalil's always a little bit late.
Always.
And he got in the car, and I could just see in his eyes, like, who the fuck is this guy in the front? He said, this ain't Chris.
Yeah, no. I was a little thrown off, I'm not gonna lie.
Was not ready for it to not be Chris in the front seat.
There was a white man in the car. I was like, who's this white man?
He said, I'm not calling him Dad.
Yeah, I'm not.
It was me. It
I
was
didn't
me.
even start fire.
White boy Dev.
Yeah.
Now we're all a big happy family.
Yep.
And we're back for another episode of the pod.
Exciting. What is it, 5?
5, 6, something like that.
Something like that.
Why are you guys sleepy?
Pre-Arnold pod.
Yeah.
But,
Excited. Super excited. What are you doing? Are you on your phone? It is.
Cool. Yeah, pre-Arnold pod. I feel like last time we just kind of went into it. We talked about, because we had just got back from the Olympia. It
was fun.
Crazy that now our next one is right before the Arnold. Yeah. We never really talked about how you guys like joined in the brand. We just kind of hopped into it expecting everybody to know you guys. We never talked about how either you like joined the brand.
Who's you guys?
Me and you. Us.
I mean, I started it. I didn't like, you know.
He didn't join it. He built it. He like made it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my shit was just fate.
Start us off then. Let us know how you joined the brand.
I was working at T-Mobile. This girl came into the store, and she said, come to the gym. I went to the gym, and I met Ryan. And then boom, this girl is Carrie. But like to tell the story vaguely.
Shout out, Carrie.
That's just how it happened, right? I was working. I actually just, what's crazy is, bro, I literally like just went back to T-Mobile. I wasn't working there for a little minute. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go back. And she came in, and I ain't gonna fake it to you. She looked mean as hell, like. And then I thought her girlfriend was her friend. I was like, yo, how'd y'all meet? I like how y'all know each other. I think it said something like Hinge or something like that. I can't remember. But I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then they just ended up being cool as hell. I think she was worried that I was gonna like flirt with her or something like that initially. So she had that like RBF, but then she ended up being hella cool. And she got me like a 3-day pass. It was like 3 or 7 days. I think she hooked me up. And yeah, I was hella like I wasn't skinny. I wasn't like small, but I was small for me. I was like 180 pounds. So I was going through some things in life. Yeah, I was a little slender boy. And he was training at the gym. And at the gym that I was at, Genesis in Ballpark Village, you get like a couple days worth of free training. So he's like, yo, I'm training you. I was like, all right, bet. Did that for 2 days. And then I would say like a solid month later, I ballooned up. And I think it just kind of was good for the brand. And then we ended up talking about baseball and other stuff. And I was kind of like in the midst of their friend training group. And they realized like, oh, this guy's cool. Like he clicks. He's, you know, he's handsome. He's muscular. He's charming. He gets women. You know, they said all of those things to me. And I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Called you sappy.
Ooh, wow.
It wasn't me, by the way.
No,
it
it
was
was.
not me.
I don't recall that. I don't recall that. Anyway.
We do. We both do.
And then yeah, one day he literally was like, he started giving me merch, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a trip, and I was like, you know what, sure, why not? And the rest is history. It literally started just like that. He asked me if I wanted to go on a trip to Ohio, and it sounded so vague. I was like, why do I want to go to Ohio? And
What'd I tell you?
but that was the start
That was the start.
of something new. Shout out Troy Bolton.
Start of something.
Yeah, no, I've never seen.
Basically, because we had always, it was usually just me and Chris on those trips, and which is great, but we can just shoot more content, get more things done with more people. So I texted him and said, hey, we're going to Ohio for the Arnold. He didn't know what that was. I said, look, we play our cards right, it could be the best weekend of our lives. He was sold.
And honestly,
Cutting some clips of the Arnold last year.
it definitely set the precedent for
no, 100%.
everything that comes. Like,
He hasn't missed a trip since.
and it like for only knowing Chris a couple hours beforehand.
Yeah, like he met Chris that morning.
You'd have thought we knew each other for for a while. That whole trip was cool. It was just, yeah, it was a very surreal time. And like,
Looking back on it, it is weird like that y'all met the morning that we drove up, because
Yeah.
like the entire trip was just like we knew each other forever.
that's facts.
Even you and me knew each other for 2 months at that point, maybe.
And I only saw you like a couple days or like a couple hours out. Yeah. So, nah, that was It was
Now we're about to hit our 1 year anniversary. Your 1 year split-versary.
split-versary. What do I get?
Another trip to the Arnold.
Yay! I have a goal for this Arnold. Can I tell him my goal?
After, we'll get into the Arnold. Let Dav tell the story about how he joined the team.
Don't nobody want to hear Dav's story?
All right, so since everyone wants to hear the story,
Everyone.
first time I ever heard of Split Life, I saw a person I went to school with. They were getting posted on some clothing brands Instagram, and I was like, hey, I like taking pictures. I'm gonna hit him up. I hit him up, and I was like, hey, I'm a local photographer. I'd love to come out and take pictures for you guys. We went to Clayton. Got kicked out of our first spot.
Good, yeah.
That was a dope spot. We need to go back there. No professional cameras. Told them I wasn't professional. I wasn't lying, technically.
Didn't buy it.
But they didn't believe me. So get kicked out of that spot. We're like, all right, well, shit. I didn't know where else to go. I only had the one spot planned out. So I was like, well, let's just walk around and figure it out. So we walked around for a little bit, took some more pictures. It was cool. I was like, oh, awesome. Got a hat or two out of it, which was dope, right? And then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him up again. I think I did hit you guys up again, right? And I was like, hey, we should, shoot again. He was like, all right, cool.
We did shoot one more time.
Did we?
And like Brentwood, across from the Galleria.
Yes, we
We
did.
did shoot one more time.
We did, yes.
Did Dav
that
come
was
after
fun.
me?
That was cool.
Like technically, yes, and also no.
No, the first time I met him
was like 2023.
Yeah, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Holy shit.
I know, it is crazy
Insane.
looking back on it.
So, awesome shoot. That one was a lot of fun. I actually really liked the one out by the Galleria. And then I was like, hey, let's shoot again. And then he set up a time and we got ready to go to the thing and I overslept. I took a nap and the nap took way too long. Then he never texted me back again. I never texted him back. We just kind of like, cool, I fucked up. We'll split ways.
I see what you did there.
What? Split?
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
And then, probably 2 years after, 3 years after, I got a job since then, changed jobs. I was working at supplement superstores. I still am. And my manager was like, hey, we got a new guy coming in. He's pretty cool. I've known him since I was a child. Like, dope. He's like, yeah, you know him. No, I don't. Who are you talking about, Landon? You're old. And Landon was like, oh, dude, you actually shot for him once or twice. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And showed me Ryan. I'm like, oh, it's a Split Life guy. Boom, bang, bang. And then one weekend, I think we were working together. And he was like, hey, you like wrestling? No.
There's no way that's how that conversation
It was something
went.
like that. It was something like that.
You like
How do you think it went?
Who wants rest?
Who wants to wrestle? And I was like, no. He's like, well, we're going to Peru and we need someone to take pictures and do videos and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, dope. Cool. So, boom. And then I went to Peru not knowing really anyone. I didn't know Ryan for real. I think I worked with him once or twice before that.
It's like, yeah. I mean, I've only been working there for like a month.
Yeah,
If that.
And then Khalil, late. I was like, wow.
I was not late.
You were late.
You're probably late.
I probably
don't know for
was.
sure, but You're probably late.
I'll be fashionably
Boom.
late.
And then, yeah, so the rest of that, it's been history. I mean, I think I've missed, one trip since then? Two, maybe?
Which one?
I don't know. I feel like there's one.
You
I
haven't
missed.
seen like big trips.
No big trips.
Not that I can think of.
Are you excited, Dev? Sorry for cutting you
so
off.
we're-
I'm super excited for
So now
Arnold.
this is Dav's first Arnold. So his
Yes.
first like big trip. Obviously, we did some wrestling trips. We did we did University of Iowa. That was a ton of fun. But Vegas was his first like real like fitness expo. So he's never been to an Arnold before. Arnold's even bigger than the Olympia.
Really?
And we're gonna have a booth.
Yeah, that's facts.
That was also the first time I ever had sushi.
Yes.
The first
Oh,
time
yeah.
I'd ever,
Popped your sushi cherry.
yeah,
That's one way to put it.
never been to the coast.
Y'all see them Iowa
You guys think
boys?
that was the first time you saw the ocean?
The east side,
Really?
West side.
west side. I've been to east side, not west side.
West side.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that was a fun flight, fun time. And
Yeah.
then the drive from California to Vegas was not.
This lady pulled her titty out on a charter
dude,
No,
bus.
that was
cold.
Phoenix to Vegas.
That was-
that was Vegas to Phoenix.
Yeah, that was a fucking, oh my God. We'll talk about that later though.
Yeah.
But we've been about ball deep in Arnold prep
Been
since.
balls deep in Arnold prep since right after Olympia.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like November.
Got a lot of stock coming in. Got a lot of
inventory coming in. It's cool to kind of look back on the conversations we had in November. That like that's one of my favorite things about this brand is that like when you go and actually make something, you can see your just random ideas turn into actual like creations. It's the coolest thing about it.
100%.
So like the comedy strategy campaign we're doing right now, that was Dav's idea. Full credit to Dav on that one. And then we completely scripted and mapped it out in a road trip to Peru on Black Friday.
Yep.
Which was really cool.
Yep.
So seeing that like actually like come to fruition, like piece by piece that we wrote down months ago is just really cool to see.
You want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
I got that idea because we were arguing. Yeah. I wanted to go a little bit more grungy vibe. I've made a hoodie. Actually put it on screen. It's changed up a little bit, but the Way to the World
Put
hoodie.
a picture of me up instead, cheesing.
With the dog.
With the dog.
We'll have
With
a
the
picture
dog.
of that.
Anyway.
But yeah, I wanted to go a little bit more grungy, and Ryan was like, well, that's not the brand. And I said, well, what if we made it the brand? And he's like, no, the fuck? And then,
Not what I said.
basically.
Sid convinced me.
Man, I be having some good ideas. Y'all don't be hearing me about nothing.
No, I always say you have the floor to convince me.
So this was
Here's my idea. Like it.
This was my idea to convince him, was to get comedy to go against tragedy and do kind of like the bubbly, colorful, like friendly side of mental health against the like grungy, like down in the dirt kind of
Down in
mental
the
health.
shit,
You know what I'm saying? So that was really exciting. And then to kind of tie that in with the wrestling stuff that we've been doing a lot of, it's really cool to see how one idea can kind of latch onto another one, which kind of latch onto another one, and it comes out and makes like a cool tree, you know?
Nice little tree.
dope.
Pretty nice little split life tree.
So I'll be coming up with good ideas.
You have great ideas.
Yes!
You come up with some very good ideas. Sometimes it takes a little workshopping to get it there.
But it's there.
But you have some of the best ideas. We just got to get it.
We just got to make it make sense.
Just gotta
Do
say
you
it.
know, bro, I used to have an Etsy shop.
No.
I did actually.
I had, yeah, bro, I like, the,
It was in your bio whenever I first met you.
yeah, it was cool because I was doing Printful, so I never needed to pay for any of the supplies. They just took a profit out of the shirts that I made. But like, I told myself, I was like, bro, like, I feel like I'd never finish anything. So you make 10 shirts, and they were all like, it was all like Christian, but like urban wear. And so I mean, I designed it. This was before ChatGPT and any of that. So I set up, design all these shirts. I'm like Photoshopping stuff, like straight putting work in. And like, I did it, and there was just no profit. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then the videos that we was making when I first came on, I was like, bro, this is tough. And I had a couple video ideas. So this is like everything that I liked doing beforehand. Plus, we always in sports. So it's like, this
Made sense.
Everything made sense. And I don't think I know anybody else. I mean, I do, but like on a personal level, that has something in mind and actually stuck it through and is willing to be like, okay, cool, like I'm gonna spend money to go on this trip. You ain't gotta pay me back nothing. I just need you here as a person, and we're gonna make sure that this goes through perfectly, and like actually executing plans. And it's not like, I got homies that like do all type of stuff. I got people that are just clothing brand on the whim. Bro, you have no backstory. Like, why would I purchase your stuff? And it's cool, like I'm gonna support you, but I don't want to just support you because I know you. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people are actually bought in on the brand. Yeah. And when I first got around you and I saw that like it was girls that was involved, guys were involved, the photo shoots, everything, like people was actually taking it seriously. I'm like, people actually vibe with this, and it's not corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like some clothing brand. Like, it's about fitness and mental health and all this other stuff. It's like, all right, bet. My whole thought process initially was like, what would make me stick around for something where I'm not getting paid? I'm not like, I don't know. Like, not that it wasn't beneficial, but like some of the best memories. I got free gym gear. I've been opened up to a bunch of different experiences, and I'll be traveling. I would have done that with nobody else. And then eventually, like, I'm helping a company grow, but then also to a point, like, my initial thought, not that it was out of selfishness, because I mean, everybody got to get paid. Everybody has to like take care of themselves. It was nothing related to fitness influencing. But then I started realizing that could be an option. I started like looking at like C4 and other companies and stuff like that, right? Like, you could jump into something that is already established and be somewhat of a number as far as an influencer with the other thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are doing it or wanting to do it. Or you could say, I was one of the original people in this thing, before it blew up, went national or went global, you know what I mean? Like, and you can take pride in that and knowing that like you had some sort of investment in the beginning, very similar to people who wish that they bought Bitcoin in 2016, right? It's like, you look at it from that perspective and it's like, not only is life great right now, but imagine it like several years down the line. But like from jump, I initially thought like, why couldn't I just go with another company that's already established and like just go and make money? That, I don't know. But the memories were always good and they continue to like, and then we homies, you know what I'm saying? Like I have actual friends, like I got homies, I got friends from high school and college, but I literally don't hang out with nobody else except for y'all.
Facts.
Same.
Facts.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Yeah, actually, we are filming this in my apartment right now. Not in my apartment, obviously, but like in my apartment building. Because we're so tight, I think. I wouldn't be doing this.
You think?
No, I'm saying like that's the
God
reason
damn,
why.
bro,
All
you just.
All right. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for the Arnold. I did not get to go.
To know like a lot, like we all go out, obviously, not like go out, but like when we go out and do things, like, do you feel good, like knowing that you're all like, oh, I'm the guy with all the black friends?
Actually, yes, I feel so liberated, to be honest with you.
Liberated is crazy.
I don't know. I feel
Put your fist up.
okay. What?
Put your fist up.
It's Black History Month. Thank you.
That will be the only time you ever get that.
That's a
on camera,
thumbnail.
So that's a thumbnail for sure.
No, but like actually, like I grew up in like a more rural area whenever I was younger, so I was not exposed to many other cultural things.
Black folks.
Yes.
There
You're
was
doing
one.
a very good job of like
There was one.
Staying
saying this
PC.
politically
Yeah.
correct. You're doing a great
Yeah.
job. Keep going.
And then I went to high school and it was a complete culture shock because I went from, if you guys know the area, like DeSoto, Hillsborough area down south in Jefferson County.
White country.
Yeah, yeah.
Southern Missouri.
I don't know about Southern Missouri, but it's
Southern
definitely
adjacent.
Yeah. And then I got like not thrown into because I put myself in the situation, but I got thrown into Oakville, like South County area, which is still not necessarily like the city by any means, but we had people bust in from the city. So like complete
Bust
culture
in is
shock.
crazy.
No, there were people who were bust in. Like they had like
Man got
Bust
integrated
in.
in immediately.
That's what I said.
BUSSD.
Like buzz.
Sorry. Okay, I get it now. That's on me.
But like I don't know. I didn't think that I would mesh with you guys as well as I did. But
Because
I'm white and was not super cultured. Yeah, I was not super cultured before hanging out with them. So definitely really appreciate you guys.
One of us.
big strong boy.
I will say, it was pissing me off the first time we went on a Peru trip
because
not because you guys are black.
I know.
But
Not because you guys are black. It's
I'm trying to transition,
Yeah.
and it was a smooth transition.
It was
until you fucked it
actually.
up.
I know exactly what you're going to say though. Continue.
Because
this is a funny story.
They would keep talking about their last trip.
Ohio.
Oh, that's
And the
not where I
last
thought you were
trip-
going actually.
Yes, their last trip was Ohio, and they kept talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, this shit was so cool,
it was
dude. We
Cloud
did
Nine,
this,
bro.
we did that, we did this, we did that,"
repeat.
and then I wasn't there. And like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a car ride with
Nah.
two people you like kind of know but don't know, but they're talking about complete shit that you have no idea what you're talking
Dad
about.
wasn't mad that he wasn't there. He was mad because that was all we was talking about.
Yeah, the
Like,
only thing they talked about in the 5-hour car ride.
But
up
this
there.
is because me, Chris, and Khalil aren't always together.
Yeah.
A lot of these like out of town trips is me, Dav, and Khalil, and then Chris is always there for the big events.
Yeah.
But so we just hadn't really had time to like reminisce on that because we hadn't done a trip us three since the Arnold.
Yeah.
I got in the car for
That shit pissed me
Peru.
off.
Like, this is, so my mindset was like, we had a fire time in Ohio. Like, I'm ready for this. This is like some hangover group get together, you know what I'm saying? I get in the
Hangover
car.
2.
I said, hey, who's this white man here? Like, where Chris at? And Dad was like, oh my gosh, Keynote. Like, I watch your TikToks, like your stuff is hilarious. And I'm like, I ain't come here to be famous, bro. I want to have a good time with my friends. I don't hang out with nobody. And then,
Where's Chris at?
yeah, but like that's how it was. I was like, he cool. I mess with him. I mess with him.
Ryan sent me a couple of your TikToks, and I was like, oh, like, this dude's, like, funny. Like, is he actually, like, this fucking weird in person? Completely the exact same as you guys think he is online. He is more in person, which is great. I mean, it's so fun. It definitely, never a dull moment.
He capping. He be embarrassing me when I go to places and I just say stuff like
Sometimes
You need it.
Sometimes he has to realize he's representing the brand.
Yeah,
and some
for sure.
things cannot be said out loud.
Nah, you can't silence me.
We know.
I waterboarded myself the other day and put it on TikTok. They was not having that.
Hey, throw the clip up.
Boom.
I thought you were going to talk about it pissing you off when we went to Dreamwave and some of the wrestlers would like dap us up and then just give you a firm handshake.
No, that was the one time. Okay, it's one guy, and I'm gonna call you out by name because like it's just one person. It's Stephen Wolf, and I know it's a bit that you do, right? And I appreciate it because I believe in sticking to the bit.
You got to stick to the
It just
bit.
pisses me off.
It
'cause,
was
like
the-
I'm one of us. We just did it. Here, play the clip. One of us.
The Obama,
Boom.
it was the
Key
Key
and
and
Peele
Peele. Yeah.
But
And
that, I
he
don't
did
know.
it like just so smooth.
Just so
too. Didn't even
smooth,
think
yeah.
twice about it.
No, and like the fact that it was so smooth also kind of pissed me off. But like again, like I respect it. It just I thought I was cool, but I guess not.
You are cool. You just white boy dad.
Thanks, guys.
Shout out White Boy Dad. Shout out Stephen Wolf.
What's the goal for the Arnold?
Infiltrate the dealer.
Find the
Find the
supplier.
supplier. Yeah. One
Sell
thing I noticed-
everything.
Yeah, sell everything.
Fucking everything.
No, I mean, I just want to make an experience for everybody. I don't want to say struggle, but I think one thing we can improve on as a brand is just getting in front of more eyes. This is the best way to do it. I think every time we go out and we talk to people, we talk about our message, we talk about the brand, we make so many new friends. People really vibe with the brand, but it's just not enough people have seen it. Not enough people know what it is.
100%.
So this is the opportunity to get in front of those people. Also, Arnold does the thing. Arnold comes around, he walks the whole floor, and he looks at every booth. So
Does he
Arnold's
really?
gonna- yeah, he's going to see us.
That's dope. I
Should
was
we
gonna
give
say,
him a shirt?
I don't know how easy. He's got like 8 security guards, bro.
So
also, I think
But I
that
mean, yes,
having
we
a
should if we can make it happen. Yeah,
having a
Arnold,
booth,
bro.
having a booth gives us that like presence. Like
Yes.
you're not gonna miss us.
Yes,
our booth is
100%.
gonna be different than pretty much everyone else is there.
I'll be there.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna have wrestlers there.
That's what
Keynote's
makes
gonna
it
be there. I think our setup is gonna be different than a lot of the
I
other
think so
ones,
too, yeah.
which is gonna play into our favor. We're gonna have a lot of like interactive bits, which we're gonna talk about more today. Obviously,
I heard that we're gonna have a DJ too.
DJ Keynote, he's going to be there. But regardless, we're going to have more interactive stuff than I think a lot of other booths will. So I think that not only will we like make a presence for ourselves, but people are going to go out of there having a better time than when they came in.
Yes.
And that's like all we want for
They're
real.
going to associate Split Life with nothing but positive interactions.
Cool ass homies.
Neighbors.
But that's the most fun part about running Split Life. Obviously, creating things with your friends is amazing. But going out, like making those relationships with people, like we'll go to a lot of these wrestling shows, and it's like not only like meeting fans who see our stuff and just be like, oh, I've seen Brittany Brooks wearing your stuff. I've seen Lainey Luck wearing your stuff. Like that's always cool. Also having the relationships with the athletes. It's like just today, it was like a long ass line to like meet all the wrestlers, and she was like, oh, like y'all, what are y'all waiting in line for? Like come say what's up.
You know what this is?
Crazy, man.
These are the humble beginnings without a rich uncle who died to give us his inheritance.
Yeah.
This is where we're at right now. You got Gymshark, Young LA, Split Life.
Right there.
And then they've got their big old booths. We're going to have everybody plugged in. We're going to snatch up some athletes, and people are going to be asking us to be a part of Split Life.
Yes.
And all of my teachers who never said I was going to be able to, wait, I said that wrong. Cut that. For all of my teachers who said I was never going to be nothing, I don't think I had any teachers that actually said that. I think my teachers actually encouraged
Most of
me.
my teachers were pretty cool, yeah.
But I wish that I had at least like one.
Like
You know
a
what I'm
hater?
saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You thrive on that though. You like it.
yeah.
when-
Spite is amazing.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if
No,
people
Spite's
really
the shit.
like, if people tapped into Spite more, like
Just yeah, it really is.
Which is crazy because like in the campaign that we're doing right now, he's comedy. So he's like, oh guys, like support. And then he's tragedy where he's like, yes, I love Spite. Give me more. You know what I'm saying?
Spite is great.
So the fact that Keynote loves Spite is
Yeah.
kind
I
of,
started my whole like
Not
workout
kayfabe.
journey. Not like I was working out beforehand, but like
that's pull there.
can't fake the funk.
nope, keep talking.
What do you say? Oh yeah, I started. It was a whole villain arc. Like that was literally how I started.
A lot of people do start like that, and I think it's more so like, can you continue your everyday life with Spite?
But
No.
like I worked out so much beforehand in high school and college. Like I've done. Never. I mean, I even did like the little S2 thing. I got shredded. I got down to like 5% body fat. And it was great. But like this,
Yeah.
dog, I've never ever before been as big like until
Stop putting on Spite.
No, I'm excited. I like talking about the campaign. mainly because it was my idea. But like, you know,
Next year we'll have somebody new, and we get to talk about Ohio, and they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like,
it's gonna be Dalton.
Could be
I'm
Dalton.
calling it. I'm thinking
Ooh,
it's
Amar
Dalton.
asked me today if he can come on our next Peru trip.
Really?
I would love to have him more.
I don't know that I would.
He's very.
No, I'm kidding. I love you, Amar. I'm just
I think he's never.
"He ain't gonna watch this."
I know he might.
might.
I know he's never done anything like that.
yeah.
And as he says some out of pocket shit, but he is a fun time.
You know what? Actually, I lied. I do want to bring him for the simple fact of every single time that we go to a show, I want to bring someone new, just someone different.
Yes, just to
right.
Hey,
see.
Chris.
First time it was me. Yeah, first time it was me, keynote, and it was
Also,
lit.
by the way, like yes, I was like a wrestling fan before this. This was my first like indie show, so I was in the same boat as you guys for that first one.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. I never have I ever been in a situation where people are so invested in something that like they know is fake.
I knew
And
exactly
like,
what it was gonna be as soon as.
Like I've been to like movie showings that people are like going crazy. I was at one of the Avengers
Yeah, those
movies,
were
so
big.
like they were crazy, right? But the energy in a building with B3K just singing, right? It's
Pulled up in their tour bus.
Yeah. What? And then RJS bringing the Mandalorian, dude. Like it was insane.
just a
These
DeLorean.
people have an
Or the
entire
DeLorean.
town
The DeLorean.
of people
Not the Mandalorian.
straight bought in
Yeah, no, it
to
really is. And
backyard
that's what's so
wrestling.
cool about
is
that little
basically.
town. Also, that first show was different because it was an outdoor show.
Yeah.
No, every show we've been to since has been indoors. So that was just a whole like beach theme outdoor. Like we had no idea what to expect.
Oh, I expected everything. That once we got there, like if you say, I hired a handful of professional wrestlers to perform my child's 12th birthday party and my 6-acre, yard or something like that, right? Like, imagine the type of people that are gonna be there. Imagine like the wrestlers was cool, but it's exactly what you think you were thinking right now. It's exactly that.
Well, it's cool too to see like that very first show we went to was like July. And like just from that very first show, like people we had never, even like our own athletes we had never met in person before, to now it's like
Dang, that is true.
Now
we
they're-
didn't
now they're
know
tight.
Maggie.
Now we're tight with
we didn't know
And we was
anyone
like,
in person,
we
no.
like texted him, or Ryan
Yeah,
had
we had
texted
like
him
been in
a couple
contact through the
times.
brand, but like no.
And then pulling up in person
But, like,
to like
was
their
this, like,
indie
the
shows.
third,
They
fourth
thought we
time
was
we've seen
marks
Maggie
at
in the past
first.
month at some point.
Yeah.
That like today was, and like
We
Brittany
actually
and-
FaceTime one of our athletes on
Brittany
a
and
weekly
Paul and Blair
basis.
come to the Arnold with us
Yeah.
and then stay at the house. Like
You'll get a podcast with them. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
Fallon and Erica just had WWE tryouts. Like it's
Insane.
crazy to see. Like that was less than a year ago,
Yeah, it was like about 6 months.
about 6 months
Oh, no,
ago.
it's-
Yeah, which is crazy. Just like how fast you can build relationships with these people.
I need to start doing more with my life.
Get in the ring.
Sorry, I had a quarter life crisis right there.
It happens.
That's crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited for the campaign. I know I keep bringing it up.
No, I mean it is like even back to what I was just saying. Like we're making them a part of our campaign that didn't exist when we met these people.
Also, I don't know any brand that's doing it like us. Like everyone says that, right?
Sure,
Obviously,
sure, but,
right?
like-
But who else is doing like WWE style interviews or like a
storyline.
whole
Yes.
storyline that's going to take an entire year? We have 12 months planned out. It could go longer. It probably won't go any shorter because we already planned it out.
Yes.
But like, I don't know any brand that's doing a 12-month long campaign like we are, and I'm super excited for it. To be honest with
Making
you.
people like pick what side they're on, because everybody uses some type of motivation, right?
100%.
If it's for the gym, it's for mental health. Because we realize that, yes, like fitness is one of the best outlets for mental health, but even then, not everyone uses it the same way.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be crazy?
What?
There's gonna be a day where like people are like, where did this brand come from? Like it's just like an overnight thing, because they will have not seen all of this.
All of this.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have all this documented. That's
Yeah.
kind
I
of
mean,
what
yeah,
we're doing
like-
with the vlog that he's doing, the vlog that I'm doing, the podcast, just over the time. We were hoping to get one of these podcasts out every week. I don't think that we've
Been
done
a
that
little
this
slow,
year.
but we're getting better. You know, I think a lot of it was prepping for the Arnold, getting things ready to go, making sure we could go.
Yeah, some people
Now-
were stressed
Now we're here. Is you all right? But now we're here. And I'm
over here. Super excited.
Nothing but excitement. I can't say we made it yet because we're not there, but I'm feeling good for sure.
For sure. We're about as. It's so like surreal.
And
like
it's-
2 months ago, it didn't even feel like legit. It's just like the Vegas trip. Like
To you,
yeah, to me, because
He's been waiting on this since we
Yeah.
left Columbus. But it just like timing worked out perfectly with this campaign. So y'all are gonna see the Arnold booth. I'm really excited for that because we're gonna have it split, comedy and tragedy. We're gonna have 2 big cardboard cutouts of both of our mascots.
Y'all be like,
That was a keynote idea, one of his
That
best.
was
y'all be like, well, if we don't do this, I don't know if it's gonna happen. God, bro, shut up, it's happening. We gonna make it. Golly gee, if I gotta put half my full paycheck on it, we going.
Bro's arguing.
These are the
Bro, he
actual like angel and devil on my shoulder, like in real life.
He be talking too rational. It's like, bro, just be
He's
unrealistic.
too rational and he's too optimistic with no plan. He's like, it's just gonna work out.
It has to work out or it works out.
It's
Like
just
you
gonna,
just
he's just gonna, it's always gonna work out. He's very rational. I'm somewhere in the middle, trying to balance these two.
no. It either works.
Keno was
or
talking about
works.
taking his 401k out.
And I couldn't even pull it out because I found out that my 401k was just a retirement fund. It wasn't
You
actually
gotta
a
get
401k.
married and then get divorced. Then you can pull it out.
I just need
Wasn't
to.
that it?
No, it was
Oh.
some. I have to.
Someone
I
has
have to
to be
say that
sick.
I'm just getting my ass beat at home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna file for domestic abuse.
Nope.
They'll give me
Cut this.
$700
Against
bucks.
who?
Cut this.
But what's crazy is that like, if I say I'm getting abused at home, and I take that money out, I have to pay them back.
Oh, I'll give you a chop right now.
Almost.
J-Rod chop.
But that dude chest was something crazy earlier. Yeah, no, that's it. Either works or it works. I'm a firm believer that like most of society, we've been programmed. Bro, do you know? Oh my God, I'm about to
Oh,
get
yeah,
down.
fire.
Okay,
I'm about
alright,
to get down. No. The Rockefellers
Cut this.
made
cut
the
this,
school
cut this, cut
system,
this,
bro.
cut this.
They have
man.
designed people to think with inside a box. Okay, the medical, all of that, bro. And what they wanted was jobs are not meant for the employees to make more money. They are meant for the shareholders. That's a real thing. And they was getting upset that people were making more money because they were working at a place and they actually earned it, and the shareholders weren't making enough money. Basically, the point that I'm getting at is that you were designed to think a specific way. You were designed to think very rational. And you know what's crazy? Most wealthy people were C students, right? They were just smart enough to make it, but they were also lazy enough to be resourceful, right? So they weren't following a specific rule set, and what they did was they knew that if I don't know anything, I can outsource for it, okay? So the biggest difference though is that if you were a straight A student or an A+ student, you know how to follow the rules too well, and unfortunately you will probably always be an employee for the rest of your life. If you don't, and you tell yourself that the things that aren't possible are actually possible, and you were dead set on not necessarily like proving other people wrong, but just figuring out a way to get to it, I promise you 9 times out of 10 you probably will.
Moral of this story is just go for it.
Might as well. Why not?
Like realistically, if you see an opportunity, take it. I saw these two, like they both kind of said when they were getting into the brand. I knew them for less than 2 months, and I said, I see something, join the brand. I want you to be a part of this because we're gonna fucking grow. We're gonna grow fast.
No, you
And I see-
didn't. Sorry.
said that with me. I don't know about Keno.
I don't know if I told you guys to your face, but I wouldn't have kept you around this long if I didn't think that you were gonna help this business grow.
It's fair.
I remember first shirt you gave me, first and second shirt, and then you gave me a hat, and I was like, "Hey, this kind of tough. I'll vibe with this." It was the black cutoff, and then it was the Vegas tee,
Oh yeah.
and
oh, the
then
Vegas too.
then you gave me the black beanie.
Yeah, and you had the shorts. Mario.
Yeah, you
shorts
gave me
is what we call them.
the Mario.
Mario.
shorts.
Mario
They were
shorts.
purple
Everyone
and
say
white.
Mario.
And I was like, he had me go try them on, and I'd never owned a pair of shorts that like that ski
That
before.
short.
Yeah, they was I've had 7 inches in pause.
Oh, holy shit.
No.
Bro. I've had
Clip that.
It's already been clipped.
I've
We can laugh for
owned
too
a
long.
pair of 7-inch inseams. These joints was 5. And the schmeat would be hanging if I didn't move it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I had to tuck and tape a little bit.
Talking tape is crazy.
But yeah, no, I vibe with them. But yeah, no, I was like, dang, I was actually vibing with the gear. I feel like people just be making stuff and be like, yeah, buy my brand. No, bro, get out of my face. Bro, what? He just gave me stuff. I was like, I don't even know this dude like that. Like, we cool, but what he was doing was grooming me.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing with
Nope.
Khalil is that even when I had just first met him, like maybe 2, 3, 4 months in, it was like I've known him my entire life. So I didn't even like. No, it really is. Like, so that summer was like, we'd probably known each other for 6 months at that point. And that's just like background noise to me. Like, oh yeah, like this is normal. This is not a new conversation. But I realize when we're together, he says whatever he wants. But I always recognize when there's someone new around. It's like, how are they gonna?
He always susses it out.
He is sometimes I'll be filtering. Like I'll filter it down a little bit, and I'll kind of like get a vibe for the person.
He does.
You know what's crazy though? Like when I first met y'all, I was low-key nervous. Like not nervous, but like, no, not you, man. I ain't talking about you. Man, when like I was at the gym, bro, and I'm like these are the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just out of a point in my life where I'm like, damn, I'm down as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like Isabel, so I was not saying okay. But like I was like, yo, like these people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and then I don't know. I just was like, I was trying to like be cool, but like be reserved a little bit. I'm like, dang, like I want these people to like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Togi, when I see you at the Arnold,
Let's turn this into a promo.
I'm getting you a shirt. And
coming for you, nigga.
I swear I wanted to say that so bad. I'm glad you said it. we gonna be homies, and everything gonna happen organic. I'm saying it now. You know what I'm saying?
Organic if you're.
Nah, it's just gonna work. Like I'm saying it, but it's gonna work itself out. Like we're gonna be peeing in the 2 urinals next to each other. I'm gonna say something corny like, oh, it must be cold in here. You know what I mean? Like, and then you gonna think it's funny, and we gonna be locked in like this, bro. And I'm gonna be in one of your YouTube videos.
You're just gonna be waiting at the urinal all day.
Yeah, exactly. Organic.
Pecker checker. Pecker checker.
Pecker checker? You never heard that? Bro, what?
No, not Vegas. Columbus will be fun.
Yeah, can't wait.
You don't know.
All right. We're gonna be getting a lot of content
Lord.
in the house.
Oh yeah.
Probably not gonna be at the house a lot, but we might. You never know. It's got a hot tub. We could do a hot tub stream. That'd be kind of crazy.
Hot tub podcast would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What is it? Two bros sitting in the hot tub, 6 feet apart because we're not gay.
Yeah, we gotta remake that Vine. We're gonna be 6 feet apart, so it's not gay. You just said it.
No, for sure. For sure.
Mind you, this was the first trip that I took. I thought that this gym convention was gonna be corny. I thought it was gonna smell like a McDonald's place full of testosterone-driven guys that have crazy acne. I thought it was gonna be corny, like real deal. I remember asking that on the way there. I was like, this is gonna be lame. Like, and
one quick thing about last year too is that we did not go to the house first. We woke up by 5, 6 a.m. Earlier than that, because it's a 5-hour drive out there.
Yeah.
We woke up stupid early, got on the road, and just drove straight to the convention.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was a good time though, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But you could some of the gym brands didn't really have a presence. You could tell it was just guys who were selling gym merch, which is great. Like no dicks to them or nothing like that. Everybody had their own group. There were certain tables where people were like trying to, hey, come try our supplements. Like, it was like they were trying, but the people who weren't trying were just effortlessly cool and had an aura about them. Like people were going to their booth because they were curious and they wanted to kind of like be involved in this. It was almost like an exclusivity factor. So I was like, if we do this again or any other place we go to, not only will we be dressed up in the same stuff, but we are going to look legit. And that has been my sole focus. Like obviously like selling and making sure we get out merch is great, but you have to, you can't, if you don't look like you believe in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you.
We talk about it at our job all the time. You got to pass the eye test. If you don't pass the eye test, you're not. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get through anything. Like realistically, at the booth, I'm probably going to be the most out of shape person there, and like I'm not even that far out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not out of shape
like,
at all.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
You're just hanging out with people with African genetics and pro wrestlers.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Like
it's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd, bro.
But yeah, so like, if you don't pass the eye test, you're not gonna look like the authority. You're not going to look like you should be there. We're not going to have that issue, especially with us being clothing brands. Like there's going to be some there, but there's not going to be a lot of small clothing brands there, if I'm not mistaken. Like,
once you get there, bro, you're going to realize like there's going to be a handful of places or like a handful of booths and tables. Yeah,
there's
like
going to be hangout spots. There's going to be little spawn points. There's not going to be a lot of like 10 by 10 booths that are done with that much intent.
Yeah. It's just tables and clothes.
Exactly, because the ones who have that, like, can put all of that detail and intent to their booth have the bigger booths because they're Young LA, they're Gymshark, they're Raw Nutrition. So we're gonna have one of the booths that's smaller, but is done like with detail and intent to every single thing we do in there.
Yeah.
I want it to be like, even when we leave the booth, they know exactly who we are.
Yes.
Like you can just tell.
Yes.
I'm excited. I hope this goes up before we get out there for sure.
Yeah, this will go up before we leave.
Ours is gonna be not just like he said, like attention to detail, like everything that's in there, we're gonna know and we're gonna understand like why it has a reason to be there.
Yes, everything
right?
in the booth has a reason to be there. It has a reason why it is where it is.
Ours are gonna be inviting. Like people are gonna wanna come in to ours, into the booth, where people have like tables up and they're just like selling. It's very transactional. Ours is gonna be more like
An experience.
come on guys, like come in here, check it out, come look at us, come do
Our
this.
new,
come do that.
our
Yeah.
tragedy, distress tees with the rips all over. We're gonna let people come distress their own t-shirts.
Yep.
So make it your own. There's none other like it because you're making it yourself.
Yeah, no one else is doing that.
No.
one
If we
else.
don't get nothing else accomplished, I promise you
Okay.
that people will know who Split Life is
They
by
will
the end of
remember
this
us.
trip. Promise you.
Also, we have another St. Louis-based company going out there. Shout out Bosis. They're gonna kill it as well. Our booth's gonna be better, but it's gonna be hard to beat our booth. Sorry, guys. But that's super exciting. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out
I'm excited for
Bosses.
them.
Great dudes. Excited that they're gonna be out there.
And
So since we are in the indie wrestling space, kind of indie because a lot of our athletes are getting signed right now. It's really cool to see. But since we are in the indie wrestling space, we're going to give you guys our collective top 5 indie wrestling entrances / entrance themes with 2 honorable mention, just because we can.
Yep. Boom. Let's rank these.
Who's the 5 spot here?
I'm thinking it's Cody.
I'm
or
leaning,
Sway.
yeah, I'm leaning Cody Lane. 5 spot, we've got Cody Lane, House of the Rising Sun. It doesn't sound like a wrestling entrance theme, but for him specifically, it works. It works
Especially
so
with
well.
him, whenever he's up there, he's got like a twang to him.
You know
right?
why?
And he
Because we
says-
keep humming it.
Because it's a banger.
Yeah. I think 4 has to go to Suede.
I'm thinking, yeah, Suede.
Because you can't.
And his is partially like, the song is good, but the entrance,
The
and
crowd
everybody's into
dude,
it.
everyone is into it. If
So-
you guys have not been to a Glory Pro show, stop, don't say it. Glory Pro show, you need to
Oh,
go
that's
just
what I'm
for the
saying.
entrance.
What?
I know, we thought she was gonna say. Anyway,
I was just gonna ask, are we basing it upon
Everything.
how
and
into it the crowd
not
is?
just the music, but also the
Yeah, yeah.
entrance in itself.
How catchy it is?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, okay.
It's not like, will I listen to this on a road trip to Ohio?
It's like
you know what I'm
how
saying?
hyped.
Because then
It's like whenever
if
this shit
that's
comes
the
on, I'm
case,
hyped.
then I would have put Britney at 4.
Really?
Over
Yeah.
Suede?
Yeah. Everybody's literally shouting out his
Everybody's
name.
into it, yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because Brittany got like the poppers. The
Yeah,
pink poppers.
she, like-
But that has nothing to do with the song though.
But the entrance,
The entrance
itself,
itself.
the pop, when that it's Britney bitch hits, the pop is crazy.
Gray made a good point. She is like the John Cena of.
Yes.
She is.
You hear it's Britney bitch is the same as the intro to John Cena.
But
song.
I thought we were talking about crowd engagement.
The crowd
Yes,
is,
the
what do
crowd
you
is
mean?
that's the pop.
Yeah.
The crowd is engaged.
The crowd is locked in.
So then, where does
Everyone
she go on
inside
the list?
Well,
the
she's-
Knights of Columbus
She's
are
1, 2, or
locked.
3.
I would put it at the 3 spot.
I would
think-
agree.
I think Brittany Brooks is at the 3 spot.
I would
I
agree.
think we've got.
I would agree for
I
sure.
think we've got a good list.
I think you guys are
Also,
gonna
I
put.
want to make this super clear, by the way. We're only basing this off of Dreamwave Wrestling and Glory Pro Wrestling.
If you guys
We
have
not
any
been
other-
to any other indie shows,
If you guys have any other like indie shows you want us to
we're
check out,
probably leaving your favorite off the list, is because we've never seen them.
And
or tell us about it and we
Here's-
can check it out.
Yeah,
here's the other thing.
tell them to hit up Split Life.
Yeah.
That song was already created. So 4 out of the 5 that are probably going to end up on this main list were made for that wrestler.
No.
Yes.
No.
Suede wasn't. House of the Rising
There's
Sun
literally
wasn't.
2 on
Wait,
here.
Suede, that's not his song?
No.
Really?
No.
That's no.
What?
That's not-
Brittany Brooks' OG is not.
Fits-
There's only 2 that are like.
That are made, and they're 1 and 2.
They're
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Now,
They have to.
how do we go about this?
I know my pick.
I would put Bobby at 2.
That's where I was going.
That's where you're going?
That's
We're
where I
going
was
B3 cut 1?
B3 cut at 1.
And
I
it's
mean, you
all
guys
and
overrule me.
on-
Yeah.
even though
God.
so like here's the thing.
Well, you got to
Play it.
On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod.
Hear Becca come out singing her own song.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
That's art.
Also, whenever she ad-libs and she like starts dissing on her opponent, crazy.
It's not even like, it's not that it's a great song, but it's very catchy.
It's so catchy and crowd participation.
Yeah.
But let's not just like breeze over Bobby Orlando because we're talking about the 2 spot.
Go, Bobby.
No.
Banger.
Banger.
He comes out with the GOAT. Everyone's
hands the GOAT to
chanting-
someone, bro.
Everyone's chanting GOAT. And it's, yeah.
Such
It's
a good
not-
guy, too.
For
He's
sure.
just-
Bobby's
yeah.
dope. I fuck with
You want him to win.
Yes.
For sure. But yeah, that's our list. Ryan will put it up right here. I don't agree.
Tie a cinder block to your ankle and
What?
jump in the
No,
Mississippi.
don't. Okay. If you don't agree, text us and like give us your top 5.
Here's
right?
Dav's phone number.
Don't put my phone number up there. I meant text us on Split Life.
So those are our top 5 indie wrestling entrances. Let us
five,
know
top
who
five,
your
top
favorites
five.
are. 'Cause like I said, we're very much in the Midwest. When I say Midwest, I mean
The Midwest.
St. Louis and Peru. That's it.
Yep. If you guys have any shows that are within 4 hours of us,
Invite
in St.
invite
Louis,
us to them and get us VIP passes.
Yeah, let us know.
And
We'll come out.
We
Yep.
will for sure.
So this has been another episode of Cry Now, Laugh Later.
Hold on. We have one more segment.
receipt.
We have
It's
one
not
more
a
segment.
receipt.
Oh,
We have
It's not a receipt if I didn't hit you first.
We
You
have-
were just smacking me.
what if you piss me off enough?
That's not a receipt.
we have one more
That's
segment.
all.
Okay.
Oh God. He doesn't,
This may or may not get cut.
this is probably gonna get cut.
If it is cut,
All right.
right here.
This is.
Goon Squad.
We're gonna give Khalil.
What?
I'll time
minutes?
it. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Hold
We're gonna
on.
give Keno 5
minutes.
minutes. He doesn't. We're gonna do this every segment, every podcast that he's here.
I have no clue what's happening.
He doesn't know what his segment
This was actually nixed by Ryan. And I said, no, it's too entertaining and I want it on camera.
is. So we are gonna see if it stays on camera. It's
What
gonna
am
be
I
on
doing?
camera. We're gonna see if we post it or not. So Khalil, you have 5 minutes. Here's your thoughts on the Epstein files. Go.
Hold on.
Hey.
3, 2, go.
Okay, so first of all, I'm glad I'm not in the files. Okay, so let's start there. It's so much crazy stuff. My whole algorithm has just been Jeffrey Epstein and Israel. Like, it's straight wild. Okay, so do you know he took a magnifying lens? He strapped a girl down to the grass, took a magnifying lens, and was cooking her with the sun, bro. Straight crazy. This man was on some next level heinous stuff. Not only that, like that's just the bad stuff that we seen.
What is?
I mean,
air quotes?
well, it's bad, but it's like that's not like
no air quotes.
no. That's not. It's bad. Okay,
bad
that's
stuff.
That's not world domination stuff. Snow is not melting because of Bill Gates. He's having planes fly and putting calcium deposits and like chemicals and stuff in the air. Basically, they're cloud seeding, but they're mixing other chemicals and stuff. So when like rain and snow come down, it doesn't just. It's the same concept with like GMO foods. So Bill Gates actually bought a massive share in Monsanto, which is now Bayer, and they are like they're putting all these GMOs in food. They're poisoning the water and turning the freaking frogs gay. But basically. That's actually what they're doing, bro. Like Jeffrey Epstein, he went to his doctor and his doctor told him like, yo, like your testosterone levels are dangerously low.
I did see this. It's
Yes,
crazy.
and it's crazy. So as opposed to him being like, dang, that sucks. Well, what can I do to fix it? Immediate villain arc. This man, as opposed to taking a straight line to say, I'm going to fix this for myself, how about I just have everybody else meet me where I'm at? So they like were paying off food companies to put basically like chemicals and stuff in food to alter your hormones, and they don't teach doctors and certain physicians and stuff as much as they do about hormones, as much as they do about other chemicals and like other bodily functions. And this man is literally getting away with not only convincing generations to come that certain foods are okay, but that like real talk. Because I mean, we're just. Even if somebody said eating Snickers could potentially turn you gay, well, I like Snickers enough to take that risk. I hope to God that I still like women, but I'm a fat kid at heart. You know what I'm saying? It might make me get gyno. You know what I'm saying? And I might start boosting out enough estrogen to just like You know what I mean?
Oh, Snickers enough to take that risk.
Or Twix, I don't know. But basically, they have
Candy bar wasn't the problem.
they are putting chemicals in foods to over time lower testosterone rates and just throw all of your hormones out of whack enough to get you addicted to things. At that point, you don't even care what it does. It's like people who smoke cigarettes. You know this is gonna get you cancer. I don't care because cigarettes are great. It's the same concept. And people are just confused. I think that stuff is crazy. So the cloud seeding with putting the chemicals in, the foods and stuff, and people just straight up being like not educated. And then they talk about like how they like in these emails, they're saying some crazy stuff. Huh?
90 seconds.
90 seconds, they're calling us goyim, okay? And then they're saying that the goyim are basically last to the party, and they're like making fun of us because they're like controlling all this stuff, Epstein and like his guys, and we're basically just like they're lab rats. And it don't matter if you black, white, Christian, Jewish, what have you. Like they don't care about none of that. All they care is about like rich people and not rich people. And by rich, I mean ultra crazy rich. And if you're not with it, basically you just kind of like collateral damage.
William.
Literally. I don't know if it's okay for me to say it, but I guess it's the same thing as like white people calling black people the N-word and black people taking the N-word back, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Yeah, if we are that, then yeah.
I guess it just is what it is. But yeah, this like the bad stuff that we've seen, I feel like is just the tip of the iceberg. I feel like there's so much stuff. I even heard that they was plotting on Michael Jackson because he had Neverland and he was getting ready to snitch on what the Super Elites was doing.
30 seconds.
And he was keeping all these kids together, and they was like, nah, we're gonna paint him as a pedophile, and we're gonna say that he was the one that was doing this stuff. It even got to the point to where was it Aaron Carter? Was the Carter? He was
Backstreet Boy?
No. He was a singer though.
Yes.
I think it was Aaron Carter, whatever. His mom was trying to get him to say that Michael Jackson was a bad person. He was like, no, I'm not finna allow him. And they straight killed him. They murked him off.
Aaron Carter did die.
Yes,
7
bro.
seconds.
They killed Michael Jackson and they killed Aaron Carter.
Wrap it up. 3, 2.
Jeffrey Epstein
One.
is super influential.
This has been another episode of Cry Now, Laugh Later. I'm Ryan.
I'm Keynote.
Dad.
We will see y'all in Columbus.